Everybody, we're back. Crack Kills football. Week 9. We're over halfway through the season. Couple games over, actually. Forgot about the halfway point last week. Let's take a look at the 5 things to watch for as we head into another great week of football. Maybe a separation week for a few teams. We'll see. Got the Blues on back here. Quick hit number 1. Tightening up. It was the perfect storm atop the standings last week, leaving us with a 3-way tie for first place. The Flies, who 4 weeks ago were rolling, have now lost 2 of 3. Concurrently, the Fugitives, who looked like maybe they'd fallen off, had won 2 of 3. The other team up there is all business. Finally had their 6-game winning streak snapped last week thanks to Taco Boy. This week, looking to bounce back. They still have won 6 of 7, so hard to complain about that. But we'll have a big game today versus King Kwan, who is climbing the standings. We'll get to King Kwan in a minute. But 3 teams, chance to maybe separate a little bit, or we could be pulled down in an even closer title race, pennant race, I should say. That was a good time in the season when we start seeing these playoff picture fall into place. Quick hit number 2, turnstile. Looking at the rest of the standings, the Jeans sit alone in second. Of course, they are 5 and 3. But below them, we have a 3-way tie for third place. The highly trained Apes have turned it around. Winners of 3 in a row. Got the big win last week. Now have a chance to put some distance between them and No Comment. Of course, No Comment a game behind the Apes, and they play today. King Kwan has won 3 straight. Faces all business today with the chance to move up into the top of the standings and a possible second place tie if they could get that win today. Finally, Shittown. Third place. Shittown is there, also tied. Tiebreaker win last week. Even better. That was their second tiebreaker win of the year. I didn't even see the tiebreak, so apologies to Shittown for that. But second tiebreak win for Town. Looking to get another win today. Shittown. Quick hit number 3. Chance at gains. We've told you about the top. We've told you about the second tier. In the middle, it's No Comment in the Dime Bags. Both at 3 and 5. Both face teams a game ahead of them this week. A chance to maybe make up some spots in the standings. But, as we know, these games can be a double-edged sword. They can move up, or you can doubly fall down the standings. No Comment nursing an injury to Jordan Love. On that same field, the Dime Bags nursing an injury to Josh Jacobs. We'll see if both these guys can look good today. Love, of course, let down NC last week. Jacobs, the complete opposite, was a star last week. See if either of those guys look good today and healthy. See what happens, right? Quick hit number 4. Theft report. Through the first half of the season, a double bill of Ravens have been the steal of the draft. Lamar Jackson, maybe not surprising, as multiple-time MVP and really a total package. Lamar, runner and thrower. King Derrick Henry, though. Second round pick of No Comment. Lamar and Henry sit at first and third, respectively, in the scoring. Other top 6 highlights include Drake London, who has really stepped up this year, maybe thanks to Captain Kirk. Another surprise, Alvin Kamara has been back this year. Struggled a little bit the last couple of weeks with the Saints offense taking a dive, but Kamara has looked maybe like his old self after last week missing some games due to suspension. Last year, sorry. George Kittle has also been great. Second ranked tight end this year, behind rookie Brock Bowers. We can get to Bowers in another quick hits episode, but the thing I saw this week is that he has a chance to break Puka's receptions record this year for a rookie. Interesting. We'll maybe talk about Brock in a future episode. Maybe the pick of the draft, though. We'll get to this team again in a second. Baker Mayfield, round 9, 5th in overall points. We'll see if Baker can keep it up, though. He's lost Mike Evans for a few weeks. He's lost Chris Godwin for the season. Of course, Kate Otten showed up last week. We'll see if Rashad White, Bucky Irving can help Baker out, or if the Bucs make a move for a receiver. I don't think that's out of the realm of possibility. We'll see what happens with that. Quick hit number 5. Let's look at the reverse side of the steel coin. The busts. 6 of the top 12 picks are labeled a bust. Led, really shockingly when I saw this, Tyreek Hill, under 60 points for the season. A.J. Brown just over 60, not much better. But The team that has the best pick also may have not only the worst pick, but the worst pair of picks. Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce have been downright bad this year, combining for just over 110 points, 62 and 56, respectively for those two players. Geno Smith has outscored Patrick Mahomes this year. Mahomes has not looked good, let's be honest, but a lot of season left. He's had some injuries, and they've been winning, so he doesn't really have to, right? We'll see what happens with that. Travis Kelce, 8th overall in tight ends. It has been a bad year for tight ends. Bad in general. Brock Bowers, of course, like we said, George Kittle, the top two guys. After that, it is a steep drop. Guys like Cole Kmet have only had 2 big games. There's some other players that have had 2 big games and the rest terrible. So yeah, we're going to get to a tight end, though, as we get to the player to watch. It's Trey McBride. T McB. Double figures in 2 of the last 3 games. He's looking to make it 3 of 4 today to keep pace with the other top tight ends. He's just in that second tier of tight ends. Of course, missed a game with a concussion as well. As we roll into the second half of the season, the weather gets colder. It gets harder to tackle these big guys. Tight ends maybe will finally get a chance to shine. We'll see if Trey can get it going today, and if the rest of the tight ends can get it going down the back stretch of the season. The tight end position has always been one that we've, it's been a pain, right? Going all the way back to Antonio Gates, Tony Gonzalez. Of course, tight ends, they're either great or they're not, right? I got to mention Gary Barnidge also. That's it for Crack Kills Quick Hits for Week 9. Good luck to everybody this week, except the highly trained apes.